All right, next thing I'm going to be doing here on the LS1 build. Right now I pulled the valve springs, there they are, for number 1 and number 3 cylinder. Put some valve spring checkers in there, whatever you want to call them. Really easy to move valve springs, if you can see right here. I can move those, can't move those. But I've got to check piston to valve clearance, and I've got some modeling clay right there. We're going to put it on top to number 1 and number 3 cylinder, front of the engine, number 1, number 3. And I've already got my lifters in the first 2 cylinders, or 1 and 3, and the tray in there, and tighten down. So I'll put the push rods in there. I already did the push rod length. I didn't get that on video, but basically the length is stock. It's 7.400 inches. Seemed to be the best. You put them in there, you torque the heads down. Well, I torqued them down to about 40 pounds on the heads. Put the rockers in there, torque the rockers down, and 25 foot-pounds of torque is on the rockers. And that gave me, right when you had 0 lash, you tighten down the rockers until there's 0 lash, and then you torque them or turn it. You shouldn't have more than like 3/4, about half a turn up to a turn and a quarter. You should get your 25 foot-pounds of torque. That says that the push rod length that you have is correct. Mine were 7.400, which is stock push rod length. So we're okay there. So now I'm doing the piston to valve clearance. I'll be putting clay, modeling clay, on top of this piston and on top of the next piston. Putting the head on there, torquing it down, putting my rockers on with the push rods inside there and everything. Torque them down, and then we'll turn it over and see where we are as far as the pistons, how close they are to the valves, how close they're to the pistons. Get an idea of how far I can advance the timing down there, because I wanted to at least get 4 degrees advanced. Top dead center with everything lined up, the dots, is 109 degrees. So if I cut 4 off of that advanced, you're looking at 105 degrees. So hoping at least that. We'll see where the valves get. So I'll give it a try first, right at the 109 degrees, see how far we are. If we're pretty good, I'll probably move it to the 4 degrees I want at least advanced. And we'll see where the valves are in there. So get back with you, I think, when I have my reading.